Hey friends, today we're going thrifting and antiquing for Easter decor. We'll be headed back to the Antiques Parlor, the Habitat for Humanity store in Grit and Grace, so if you love thrifting, come along. I'm Janet, welcome to the Cleveland Cottage. If you love all things home and decor, then you're in the right place, so let's get thrifting. Today we're looking for Easter decor to supplement what I already have. While I was there, I wanted to look for some things for the she shed, but I'll share that in another video. I found the cutest mini chandeliers that I'm trying to convince Tom to hang over the desk area. He's open to it, but he wants to see them first. I'm so excited to look around. I'm looking for natural and unique pieces that you can't find in the retail stores. This green leaf bowl is beautiful, but not a practical piece when you have a rambunctious kitten. What a cute cookie jar. Too bad we don't eat cookies very often. This would be a nice addition for the kitchen. They had some really nice plates that would be great to display or serve cookies and other sweet snacks on. I love this Peter Rabbit planter and this adorable glass bunny. This booth had a lot of small Easter decor and cookie cutters, but since we don't eat a lot of sweets, I passed on them. I've seen a lot of these small egg cartons with the painted eggs. They're simple and sweet. This print of the young girls and rabbits was so nice and calming, but the matting does not match any of the colors in my house. These glass flowers were simply stunning, but I think I would display them in a different vase. Isn't he the cutest chunky bunny? I didn't get him, but I may go back for him. I've never seen a creamer this large. I thought it was a small flower vase. If you're looking for Easter baskets, this is the mother lode. I really like the ones with the different colors weaved in them. They had a plethora to choose from, so if you're looking for Easter baskets, you might want to stop by the Antiques Parlor. I love the selection of the beautifully colored ceramic rabbits, but I'm drawn to the more muted tones and finishes. These cloth rabbits were made from old quilt pieces and were so cute. The gingham pattern one was my favorite. Which one was yours? Let me know in the comments. I hope if you're enjoying this video that you'll like and subscribe to help my channel grow. You'll receive alerts each time I post, and it's absolutely free. Loved all the different baskets, but this one was my favorite. I would add some greenery and a sweet wooden rabbit to it. How would you style it? I love this springy quilt piece and all the different quilts. They usually have more, so I'm hoping that they'll be adding new ones soon. This vintage painted finial is one of my favorite shabby chic green colors. This bunny lamp was cute, but I'm not sure how it lights up. I also love this vintage picture frame. It was a nice find. We're going to finish up here and head on over next door to the Habitat for Humanity ReStore to see what we can find. Most of the Easter decor at the Habitat store was more for children, but I did like the metal lawn rabbits. We'll take a quick look around and then drive over to Grit and Grace to see if they've put out any spring decor, and then we'll head home to see my haul. The black and white rabbit at Grit and Grace reminded me of a Jersey cow more than Easter, but if your decor is black and white, then this picture would fit right in. Grit and Grace had a large selection of hand and tea towels for Easter, but they were still in the process of putting out spring and Easter decor. These wicker white rabbits were different. I haven't seen any of them before. I love this wire bunny and the giant carrot. This is one of my favorite booths at Grit and Grace to visit. So excited. I missed the spring open house last year, but I hope to go this year. One of my oldest and dearest friends is having a birthday party on the 7th, but maybe we can come to the open house on the 6th. I've never been, so I'm excited to see all the different vendors. I think it's outside and like the Valentine market that they had at the mall. If you like decorating with carrots for Easter, then they have a lot to choose from at Grit and Grace. They also had a large selection of wooden Easter signs, but some of the items were a little too pricey for me. I love this table setting. The napkins were so nice. I'm hoping that I can recreate something similar after I paint the dining room table white. Of course, it will only be a setting for 2 people because it's only Tom and me. I'm just in love with this. Well, we've seen just about everything that there is to see for now, so let's head on home and see what I found. Now that we're back from antiquing, let's see what we got. It seems like I haven't talked to you guys in a long time since we've been working on the she shed, so it's nice to just talk to you again. I bought this cute little bunny rocking horse at Grit and Grace, and he was $13.95. I bought this plaster bunny at the Antiques Parlor, and it's quite hefty, but I just love it. And I also bought this finial at the Antiques Parlor, and I loved it because the light green, and it's definitely going to go in the she shed, but I can also use it for Easter decorating. I picked up this crystal candy dish at the Habitat for Humanity for $10, and I bought it because I already have the coffee and creamer and a platter with the same design, but I thought that was a really great deal. and I can put candy in it for Easter. I also picked up this brass bowl at Grit and Grace. It has some grass in it and some eggs or balls covered in grass, but I thought that would be nice with the plaster bunny. While we're at Habitat for Humanity, I found these 2 Easter bunnies that can go in the front yard. They're yard decor. And I can put both of them in the front yard, or I may put one in front of the she shed. I also wanted to share what I bought at the Valentine's Day market. I didn't get a chance to share that with you, but I found this cute little pom-pom wreath made from a coat hanger. And I think this would be a fun craft. We may try that next year. And I also bought 3 lip balms at the Valentine's Day market, and they came in this little cute bag. But that's what that looks like. And I got a free sample of dishwasher tablets. These are green dishwasher tablets, so they're supposed to be non-toxic. I already used Branch Basics, but I wanted to try these out so I can buy local. And I bought a new scrub brush for the kitchen. And I bought one of those wooden bookmarks, and it says, "A girl in love with cats and books." But it's nice and sturdy. I really love it. And I ended up buying the coloring book, Beneath the Beach Sky. And here's a couple of the pages. And I've never tried this, but I'm really excited to do it, and I hope it turns out well. Maybe I'll share coloring some of those pages with you. I'm excited to try that. I've never had an adult coloring book. And I also bought the colored pencils to use with the adult coloring book. I'm really excited to get to try that. Well, that's my haul. I hope you enjoyed antiquing with me today. Until the next time, live life and find what makes you happy. I'll see you next time. Bye.